appearing on the presentation banner along with the 4 emblems, each of which signifies their specific value. The Ashoka, which has been taken from Sarnath, signifies authority. The elephant, from the caves of Ajanta, indicate equity. The universal symbol of the scale of justice represents equality and fraternity. And the vase with lotus and buds depicts peace. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first President of India, presented his silver trumpet and trumpet banner to the Bodyguard on 14th May 1957. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan was to make a similar presentation at a ceremonial parade on 21st October 1962. But the parade had to be cancelled due to the Sino-Indian border war. The untimely demise of Dr. Zakir Hussain, the then President of India, prevented this presentation taking place in 1969. On 30th September 1973, Sri V.V. Giri presented his silver trumpet and banner to commemorate the bicentenary of the regiment. Subsequently, Sri Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad presented his banner on 21st March 1975. Sri N. Sanjeeva Reddy on 11th December 1978. Gyani Zail Singh on 6th October 1983. Sri R. Venkataraman on 24th October 1988. Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma on 18th October 1993. On the occasion of the regiment's 225th anniversary, Sri K.R. Narayanan presented his trumpet and banner on 18th November 1998. Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam on 2nd December 2005. Srimati Pratibha Devi Singh Patil on 1st March 2008. Sri Pranab Mukherjee presented his silver trumpet and banner on 30th March 2013. Following which, on 17th November 2017, Sri Ram Nath Kovind presented the last trumpet and banner to the regiment. This evening, fittingly enough, on the grand occasion of the regiment celebrating its 250th Raising Day, the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces and the President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu, will honor the Bodyguard on this special occasion.
The regiment is now forming a hollow square formation for the next element of this ceremony, the presentation of the President's silver trumpet and trumpet banner. The Commandant, along with his trumpeter, shall now move forward to receive the President's silver trumpet and trumpet banner.
Trumpeter, आगे बढ़. राष्ट्रपति महोदय, राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक को सिल्वर ट्रम्पेट एवं ट्रम्पेट बैनर प्रदान करने का आपसे निवेदन है।
The President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu, has presented the President's silver trumpet and trumpet banner to the President's Bodyguard. The Commandant's trumpeter Dafadar Manjeet Kumar Dagar, proudly displaying the President's silver trumpet and trumpet banner.
Now, I would like to request Major General M.K. Khan, additional ADGPS, to hand over the VIP album to the Honorable President for releasing the special cover to commemorate 250th year of raising of the President's Bodyguard.
राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक सिंगल फाइल बनाएंगे बाजू सेक्शन धन्यवाद घूम कदम कदम
The regiment is now reforming into a single file. And thereafter, the senior-most regiment of the Armored Corps, the senior-most regiment of the Indian Armed Forces, shall march past the grandstand at a walk, trot, and canter.
कदम कदम तुर्की और सरपट से गुजरेंगे नंबर 1 डिवीजन आगे राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक सेक्शन कनगोम कदम कदम
All persons are requested to rise each time the regimental standards are carried past the grandstand. Personnel in uniform are to salute. राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक अब मंच के सामने से गुजरेंगे. पहले कदम कदम, फिर दुड़की और आखिर में सरपट की चाल पर. देवियों और सज्जनों, आपसे अनुरोध है कि जब भी निशान टोली आपके सामने से गुजरे तो कृपया अपने स्थानों पर खड़े हो जाएं. जो लोग वर्दी में हैं वो सलामी देंगे. The Commandant of the President's Bodyguard, Colonel Anup Tiwari astride Brutus, leading the parade, followed by his trumpeter Dafadar Manjeet Kumar Dagar. The regimental standard is being carried by Risaldar Rajesh Kumar Punya, astride Ace, and the color escorts are Risaldar Satnam Singh astride Aryan and Risaldar Bhavani Singh astride Avro. The parade comprises 2 divisions. Number 1 division astride Bay Horses is led by Risaldar Major Ajay Kumar astride Run Vijay. Number 2 division astride Dark Bay Horses is led by Risaldar Harpal Singh Chauhan astride Voyager. And finally, the second in command of the regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Ramakant Yadav astride Victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the senior-most unit of the Indian Army, the President's Bodyguard, has entered its 250th year of the raising this year. Presently, the President Bodyguard is amongst the few mounted regiments in the world which has held on to its glorious tradition of being the household cavalry of the Indian head of the state. The ceremonial role is related to upholding the stateliness and grandeur of Rashtrapati Bhavan as the seat of the president.
As the military band changes tune to Keel Row, the regiment now transitions into the trot. Look at the regimental standard. Ladies and gentlemen, what is so special that we stand and salute the regimental standard? A moth-eaten rag on a worm-eaten pole. It does not seem likely to stir a man's soul. 'Tis the deeds that were done beneath the rag, when the pole was a staff and the rag was a flag. ऐसी क्या खास बात है दोस्तों रेजिमेंट के निशान में, जो हम निशान टोली के सामने खड़े होकर सलामी देते हैं। सेना के बहादुर जवानों के परम बलिदान, उनके खून की आहुति से रंगा होता है रेजिमेंट का निशान। पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी बहादुर सैनिक अपने देश के लिए नाम, नमक और निशान के लिए अपनी जान कुर्बान करते आए हैं। इसीलिए दोस्तों, जब निशान टोली हमारे सामने से गुजरती है, हम अपने वीरों के परम बलिदान, उनके निशान को सलामी देते हैं।
The regiment today is an amalgam of hardy sons of the soil and is a stirring example of national integration. Recruitment into the bodyguard is much coveted. The physical standards are exacting, with 6 feet being the minimum height for a trooper. Men of the bodyguard are expert horsemen, adept at ceremonial punctilio, trained combat paratroopers, armored vehicle crewmen and tradesmen. Honed to perfection in diverse combat skills, the President bodyguard personnel have proven their worth in battle as well as in mounted tourneys and equestrian skills.
और देखिए जिस तरीके से मिलिट्री बैंड ने अब अपनी धुन बदली, स्पेनिश जिप्सी डांस, उसी के साथ राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक रेजिमेंट ने अपनी चाल बदली, सरपट की चाल से अब मंच से गुजरेंगे। क्या नजारा है दोस्तों, राष्ट्रपति भवन के भव्य प्रांगण में आज इतिहास रचा जा रहा है। भारतीय सेना की सबसे वरिष्ठ रेजिमेंट की 250 सालवीं वर्षगांठ और आजाद भारत का 75वां साल आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा है हमारा देश।
The President bodyguard is an integral part of all state functions, be it the Republic Day parade, beating the retreat, the state opening of the parliament, visits by heads of states, ceremonial changing of the guard, investitures, presentation of letters of credence, swearing in of government ministers, state banquets or receptions, hosted by the President of India.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade would now reform at the inspection line and then advance in review order.
राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक समक्ष क्रम में मध्य से कदम कदम।
And now, for the first time this evening, the President's bodyguard shall proudly sound the President's silver trumpet to accord a national salute to the President of India.
राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक सलामी देंगे। राष्ट्रीय सल्यूट मध्य देख।
Now, the Honorable President may like to address the parade.
Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, distinguished guests, gallant officers, JCOs, and soldiers of my bodyguard, ladies and gentlemen, dear students. It is a matter of delight to present to you a silver trumpet and my trumpet banner today. I congratulate the commandant, officers, JCOs, and other ranks of the PBG for the remarkable display of parade, maintenance of well-groomed horses, and the impressive ceremonial attire. I extend my special greetings to ex-commanders, officers, JCOs, and other ranks of who have served with PBG in the first and are present here to witness this ceremony. I welcome all dignitaries, ambassadors, and school children who have come to witness this grand ceremony. Today's event is even more special as the President's Bodyguard is celebrating 250 years of its regime. It is coinciding with Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav being celebrated across the country. I congratulate the PBG for their excellent military traditions, professionalism, and discipline in all their tasks. The nation is proud of you and is in appreciation of your service. I would like to emphasize that this honor bestowed upon you carries with it an added responsibility, more so since you are all my personal troops. I am confident that you will strive with dedication, discipline, and valor to maintain the highest traditions of Rashtrapati Bhavan and be an ideal role model for other regiments of the Indian Army. I wish you success in all endeavors. My special greetings to you and your families on this occasion. Jai Hind.
राष्ट्रपति जी की जय पुकारेंगे। राष्ट्रपति जी की जय, राष्ट्रपति जी की जय, राष्ट्रपति जी की जय। राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक सेक्शन कनगोम कदम कदम।
कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा की धुन पर राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक परेड ग्राउंड से कूच करते हुए, देवियों और सज्जनों, आपसे अनुरोध है कि जोरदार तालियों के साथ राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक रेजिमेंट का अभिवादन करें। कितना बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन किया है राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक रेजिमेंट ने।
हिम्मत तेरी बढ़ती रहे, खुदा तेरी सुनता रहे, जो सामने तेरे अड़े तू खाक में मिलाए जा, कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा कि जोशीली धुन। Ladies and gentlemen, Now get ready to witness something you have never witnessed. It starts from dressage. Dressage is a form of horse riding performed in exhibitions and competitions. As an equestrian sport, dressage is described as the highest expression of training, where horse and rider are expected to perform from memory a series of predetermined movements. The rider is relaxed and appears effort-free, while the horse willingly performs the requested movement. The guiding of a horse through a series of complex maneuvers by slight movements of the rider's hands, legs, and weight is what you will witness now.
देवियों और सज्जनों, अब राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक के शानदार सवार आपके सामने एक एक्वेस्ट्रियन डिस्प्ले पेश करेंगे। सबसे पहले ड्रेसाज का प्रदर्शन किया जाएगा। ड्रेसाज टीम के सरदार हैं नायब रिसालदार पवन कुमार और उनके घोड़े का नाम है गब्बर। और ये देखिए देवियों सज्जनों, प्रांगण में बाईं तरफ से ड्रेसाज टीम का नेतृत्व करते हुए मैदान में उतर रहे हैं नायब रिसालदार पवन कुमार। उनके पीछे हैं दफेदार राणा प्रताप सिंह, दफेदार जितेंद्र, सवार अजय, दफेदार वंशदीप सिंह, सवार लवजीत सिंह, दफेदार मनदीप सिंह और 8वें स्थान पर हैं दफेदार यादराम, जो कि आज की तारीख में भारतीय सेना के सबसे अच्छे ड्रेसाज राइडर भी हैं। Ladies and gentlemen, do note that these are the very same war horses of the President's Bodyguard who perform all ceremonial parades wearing a standard issue double bridle. And now they perform in front of us, obeying the subtle commands of their riders, making the transition from fearsome war horses to sublime equine athletes. These horses of the Bodyguard, resplendent to behold, are bred by the Army's Remount and Veterinary Corps, and they are the only horses in the Indian Army that are allowed the privilege of wearing a full mane. राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक के वही घोड़े जो कुछ समय पहले आपके सामने परेड कर रहे थे, अब खेल जगत की दुनिया से एक्वेस्ट्रियन ड्रेसाज का प्रदर्शन करते हुए बेहतरीन तालमेल और सधी हुई चाल का प्रदर्शन करते हुए राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षक के अश्व योद्धा All the riders you see in front of you are professionally trained soldiers, trained as tankmen and as paratroopers, in addition to their ceremonial duties. And now they are demonstrating the fundamentals of horsemanship with such grace, fluidity, and effortless ease, a result of the months and months of practice and commendable hard work by the regiment. The horses don't know the path they need to follow and at what pace. These coordinated movements are a result of subtle, delicate, and virtually invisible communication between each rider and his horse. A slight pressure of the calves, bracing of the back, a gentle shift of balance, every heartbeat, anxiety and tension, power and excitement, all being shared equally between rider and horse. ड्रेसाज टीम के सरदार हैं नायब रिसालदार पवन कुमार, जो कि इंडियन मिलिट्री एकेडमी देहरादून में 5 साल तक राइडिंग इंस्ट्रक्टर के पोस्ट पे थे। और दोस्तों, जो कतार आपके सामने चल रही है उसमें 8वें नंबर पे जो सवार है दफेदार याद राम, 13 साल की सर्विस है इनकी, और पिछले 2 सालों में हमारे देश में सबसे ऊंचे स्तर का जो ड्रेसाज कंपटीशन था उसमें गोल्ड मेडल जीता। FEI वर्ल्ड चैलेंज ड्रेसाज में गोल्ड मेडल, प्री सेंट जॉर्ज क्लास में भी गोल्ड मेडल, और आज की तारीख में भारतीय सेना के सबसे उत्कृष्ट ड्रेसाज राइडर माने जाते हैं दफेदार याद राम, प्रेजेंटली द बेस्ट आर्मी राइडर इन ड्रेसाज। कितनी बेहतरीन तालमेल है दोस्तों, डायगोनल क्रॉस कर रहे हैं। रेजिमेंट के वही अश्व योद्धा जो कुछ समय पहले प्रांगण में परेड पे थे, आपके सामने ड्रेसाज करते हुए। घोड़ों को बेजुबान जीव कहा जाता है, लेकिन ये गलत फहमी है, हमें इनकी खामोशी समझनी पड़ती है। धड़कन से धड़कन और ताल से चाल मिलाकर चलना पड़ता है। भारतीय संस्कृति में, हमारे पुराणों में घोड़ों को सूर्य पुत्र माना जाता है, दिव्य शक्ति का सर्वोच्चम प्रतीक।
Ladies and gentlemen, we request a huge round of applause for the best riders of the Indian Army who put up a brilliant show of dressage for you. Now, we have the Tri-Services Military Band with its musical genius of the finest massed military band music of India. A Tri-Services Band refers to a joint Indian Armed Forces military band that performs together as a unit. Today, the Army Band is led by Subedar John Zakaria. The Air Force Band is led by Master Warrant Officer Raghuveer, and the Naval Band is led by Master Chief Petty Officer Musician Class 2 Devraj. And the Band Master overall is Subedar Major Sobhan Singh. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
विजय भारत की धुन पर मिलिट्री बैंड प्रांगण में प्रवेश करता हुआ देवियों और सज्जनों, आपसे अनुरोध है कि जोरदार तालियों के साथ इनका स्वागत कीजिए। भारतीय संस्कृति में सैन्य संगीत की प्रथा हजारों साल पुरानी है। आज से 5000 साल पहले जब कुरुक्षेत्र के युद्ध स्थल में युद्ध हो रहा था, वहां भी युद्ध शंख बजते थे।
It takes years of precision, perseverance, and practice to play in such perfection and harmony. You're not just witnessing skilled musicians, they are also trained soldiers.
The military band is now performing a very famous composition by one of the favorite sons of Mother India, the prize-winning composer A.R. Rahman's tune, Jai Ho.
Now you can see the bandmasters Subedar John Zakaria, Master Warrant Officer Raghuveer, and Master Chief Petty Officer Musician Class 2 Devraj join all the other musicians.
सारे जहां से अच्छा, ये अमर धुन आज से 118 साल पहले मोहम्मद इकबाल ने रची थी। तरानाए हिंद, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी ये गुलिस्तान हमारा। देवियों और सज्जनों, मिलिट्री बैंड के लिए एक बार दिल से जोरदार तालियों के साथ उनका अभिवादन करें। In a short while from now, the buglers, positioned high atop the Rashtrapati Bhavan, would sound the retreat, and the national flag atop the dome of Rashtrapati Bhavan would be lowered for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to rise when retreat is sounded by the buglers.
तो आप देख रहे थे सीधा प्रसारण राष्ट्रपति भवन से, जहां राष्ट्रपति अंगरक्षकों को राष्ट्रपति ट्रम्पेट और राष्ट्रपति बैनर प्रदान किया गया राष्ट्रपति के द्वारा। और ये बेहद महत्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रम रहा। 150 वर्ष भी पूरे किए हैं इस अवसर पर, और जब आज़ादी के 75वीं वर्षगांठ मना रहा है देश, ऐसे में ये जो कार्यक्रम रहा बेहद महत्वपूर्ण रहा। और राष्ट्रपति ने पीजीबी राष्ट्रपति के सिल्वर ट्रम्पेट और ट्रम्पेट बैनर को उसने स्वीकार किया, और इस अवसर पर तमाम जो दूसरे कार्यक्रम हैं वो भी प्रदर्शित किए।